Healing and Dealing Consulting, where our motto is relieving stress so you're at your best. So I ask you all, what's stressing you? School, work, family, personal life, professors assigning a lot of work. These index cards that we passed out to you all, we want you all to write something that stresses you. Anything. Just write it down. I'll give you a second. Now I want you to use that same index card that you wrote what was stressing you on and place it into your hand. Now ball it up. Did you see what just happened there? The stress that you had is now gone. Here at Healing and Dealing Consulting, that's what we do for various companies and businesses alike. But in this particular case, the UWG Counseling Department, who relieve stress and other problems and offer proposals to them for ways that they can implement change within their company. Today, Healing and Dealing Consulting will be talking to you all about our company background, the statement of need of the UWG Counseling Department, the communications that they implement within the counseling department, and our recommendations. I'm going to pass it over to Jane, and she's going to shed some light on our company background.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about us and who we are as a company. At Healing and Dealing, we consult with counseling centers across the world, and we develop concrete plans to help move your company forward in direction, and we assist in your growth. No matter how complex of a problem that you have, we have the knowledge and experience to help you find a solution to this problem. We were founded in 1985 by Dr. Henry Smith. He was a businessman and psychologist, and it is his passion that was to help people. And he always used to say, in this world, there's no greater joy than helping reduce the burden of another man. And at Healing and Dealing Consulting, we keep this saying in the forefront of our minds in every aspect of our company. Our passion is instilled in the roots of our company since Henry Smith, and it's realized in the success of every counseling center that we work with. We want to reinvent counseling centers and help them improve in creative and innovative ways. And our goal is to assist companies in establishing lasting connections with people who really need help. This is our highly skilled team that help us achieve our goals. Rachel White is our CEO, and she has been with our company for 10 years now, and she graduated from MIT. Myself, CFO, I've been with the company for 9 years, and I graduated from Brown University. So our chief economist, Stephen Paris, and he graduated from Harvard, and he's been with our company for 5 years. Brianna Beal is our Director of Management. She's been with us for 8 years now, and she graduated from Stanford. Sean Terrell is our Director of Marketing, and he has been with us for 3 years, and he graduated from Berkeley. We've worked with hundreds of counseling centers all across the world. Just a few, to give you an example, is the UC Davis Student Health and Wellness Center in California. We help them implement strategies to advertise their now famous Mind Spa. This Mind Spa uses biofeedback programs and massage chairs to help de-stress students. They have also received the LEED Gold certification, which we're very proud of. It really just means that they're moving forward in a direction trying to go green for the environment. Another example is the Copenhagen Center for Cancer and Health, located in Denmark. We help them implement a new design change for their buildings to make it more inviting. People travel from all over the world to see these now famous buildings. They're linked houses that have origami roofs, And so yeah, people travel from all over to see them. Another example is the Bud Clark's Commons in Oregon. We helped them implement a remarkable program that they have that helps the city's homeless communities. A few other examples, we have the Weave Youth Family Center all the way in Australia to Spain, and we've even helped the Ubuntu Center in South Africa. Although we love working with all these different counseling centers, we've seen that there's really a need. We've seen in the recent years there's really a need to work on college campuses, and we found it very rewarding. So I'm going to turn you over to Rachel White, and she'll be telling you about the need that we've seen in universities around the world.
Thanks, Jane. So we interviewed students here at the University of West Georgia, and within the students we surveyed, we found that over 80% of the students knew where the financial aid office was located on campus, but less than 50 knew where the counseling center was. According to a survey conducted by the Collegiate for Mental Health, 48% of college students have attended counseling for mental health concerns. The University of West Georgia's Counseling Center has many resources that adheres to the problems, many of the issues that we've written down on our note cards personally. They have lots of great resources that need to be, that students need to be aware of, and we need to make sure as a consulting firm that we help you do that. In order for students to be at their best, support and aid is essential. Catering to the needs of mental and personal health encourages a stronger community and therefore improves growth within the university. Since 1985, Healing and Dealing has made it our goal to improve counseling centers across the world. We hope to bring our skills and expertise to enhance the organization, increase clientele and awareness, and host several new innovative events that we've created ourselves. I'm going to pass the mic over to Stephen, who did some more research on your campus, and tell you more about how we plan to implement these plans.
Thank you, Rachel. The internal and external communications of the counseling department. So the internal communications refers to how they interact within the organization, and external, outside of the organization, talking towards students and things of that manner. Primarily, email, face-to-face, and phone is used for both. As you all know, email is very ineffective. You get an email, you rarely check it. And if you're trying to reach the students on the university, if you're getting boatloaded with emails, it's going to diminish what you're sending the email for. Face-to-face works much better. The communication is more reliable, and it's more, the credibility is much more better. We did a SWOT analysis of the counseling department. SWOT analysis means strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, for those of you that don't know. The strengths of the UWG Counseling Department is they have great dependability, wonderful professionalism, and they have excellent customer service. But there's some few things that they need some work on, their weaknesses. As Rachel said, no one really knows where the counseling department is. People don't even know how to use the counseling department for the most part. But that doesn't mean that they can't bounce back from that. They have opportunities to thrive. They can use more social media to communicate with students on the campus and expand their external communications. Right now, the use of Snapchat and social media is popping. So if there was a way to implement a change that would allow students to be more confident and more understanding of where the counseling department is and to go get that help, the use of social media would be great. But they also have some threats. The use of third-party counseling, I myself have even used third-party counseling before, but I would never go see a counselor. It's much easier if you could just hop on your phone, type your problems, and send it away and have somebody else just come fix them. And even the health center. You go to the health center, talk to somebody about your problem, they can help you. Why do you have to go to the counseling department if you can just go to the health center and they can help you? Right here, I have illustrated is the competition comparison. This, while the counseling department doesn't have any direct competitors, they're an entity of its own, I compared their customer service in their communications with the auxiliary services and the writing center. Lots of people know where the writing center is. People that have problems with their papers or anything that has to do with written work. They know where it is, they do great advertisement. In comparison to them, they do a lot more email and face-to-face than the current counseling center. Also, the auxiliary services for individuals who lose their cards, trying to make sure they get their money on their refund or anything, they know where it is. The University Community Center, the UCC. It's a common place where students come to and interact with one another, and in that same place, they can actually get help. But the UW Counseling Department, people don't even know where it is. It's in Rao Hall. So now I'm going to pass it over to Brianna for our recommendations and implement some change.
We as a consulting company is here to help the University of West Georgia's Counseling Center. Some of the recommendations that we've come up with is here to improve the departmental image, increase the membership, and develop the external communications. Some of the departmental image that we plan to improve is the collaboration with organizations such as the Center of Diversity and Inclusion and the Center for Student Involvement. By collaborating with different organizations, this also helps students to go through the organization to get the help that they need. This not only helps the counseling center, but it also helps the organization as well. Also, we plan to go through the residence halls. This allows all the students that live on campus through the dorm room halls get the help that they need. Also we're going to implement this through finals week when students are stressed the most. To increase the membership and student involvement, we came up with 2 kinds of events. The first one is the stress board events. We're going to set up giant boards around Love Valley and even maybe the Grassy Triangle. And students are allowed to write down all the problems and the stress that they have according to the type. This not only lets the students know in front of them what they're dealing with, but also they can compare their problems to other students on campus. During this event, they will have the opportunity to talk to different counselors that they might not even know about on campus. And this also lets them get more information and maybe even set up future appointments. The second one is the balloon release. This allows students to write down all their problems on the piece of paper, tie it to the end of a balloon, release it to the sky. This symbolizes all the stress and the grief that they're trying to get rid of at that time. The last one is the develop external communications. We want to put up more posters around campus because we rarely even see that. We're trying to market the counseling center, not only through word of mouth, but also through visual aids. This puts us subconsciously in their mind that there's also a help other than going to their families or talking to friends. We also want to put more involvement in social media, such as Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. We're going to put tips and trades through the news feed so that they can cope with their stress other than having to actually go to a counseling center. With our recommendations, we are sure to improve the counseling center overall. Now I'm going to give it to Sean so he can figure this out.
All right, thanks for taking the time to listen to our presentation, our recommendations. With our recommendations, expanding clientele, improving the organizational image, and bringing more awareness, we can make a change here at the University of West Georgia Counseling Center. As students, you guys know the type of problems and the troubles that you face while being a student here at the school. So why not use the Counseling Center? They're here to help. And just like you guys go to the Counseling Center to seek help, the Counseling Center comes to us. And we're going to make them a better counseling center so they can provide you a better service. Thank you.
Do you have takeaways for us?
Yes, we have business cards and packets of tissues. If you guys want to grab one on your way out, I know it's kind of overtime, but you're more than welcome to them if you'd like.
Okay. Are there some questions? If you could just answer a couple questions before. You guys try to be quiet so we can hear the questions, please.
Is this how you do it?
All right, Philip has a question back here.
Okay. Questions?
Okay, what risks are involved if we use your recommendations?
Well, the risk is always there to not get the type of result that you want. But with our past success, we're able to confidently say that we can get that type of result that we see.
I think we have time for one more question. Kanika?
Why should we trust your recommendations to improve our department and organization now and into the future?
We've implemented a lot of the different events and stuff at other college campuses, and they've responded well, and it's been pretty good. So we're hoping that it will be the same at